What's up, guys? Sub-Zero here, back for another VOD review. Today, we gotta do it. We gotta do a Dishsoap VOD review because this guy hit 1k LP, first person to 1k LP on an A. There's probably some global people who are 1k. Yeah, YBY1. Oh, I mean, look at the 1k club. YBY1, Midfeed, and Dishsoap. That's literally it. And I don't know, maybe some people in China where we don't track their LPs. But in any case, Dishsoap, rank 1, 1k LP, over 200 LP above rank 2 Setsi with 75 less games played. He's just smurfing. I mean, like double the LP of a lot of these other people. So I thought, look, we have to do a Dishsoap VOD review. And this was the game that actually got him to 1000 LP. And it was actually a really, really cool game. I think this is a line that like nobody aside from Dishsoap would play, I think. I haven't fully spoiled the game for myself, but I took a quick peek at it, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see how Mr. Soapy played this game. So, start off here. We are in Scuttle Puddle here. We do start off with Draven, which is never something that you are upset about. Playing Cypher early game, never bad. He's reading Executioner because he forgot what it does. I'm not sure why he's reading Executioner there, but all good. We are probably gonna sell and make gold here. Yep, make 10. I think it makes perfect sense when you have Cypher. It makes a ton of sense to just, you know, play for the 10 gold because it's very likely that you are going to be playing Lost Streak with this Cypher, with this Draven already. What are we? I don't know. It just stops yapping about something to his chat probably. But all right, we get our item drops here. Not really super AD focused items here. We have this like Draven, we have this idea we can cash out. There is kind of like a just cash out into play Cypher comp that you can play. These items, I mean, you have Evan's Shroud here into like IE, and then this Rod is just kind of awkward. You could go just like Morello and kill the components, but I mean, this is really a problem for later Dishsoap because right now you don't really need to slam anything. First augment wise, I mean, I do think Kingslayer makes a lot of sense from the perspective of Lost Streak really hard, grab your cash out 3-7, win streak really hard after 3-7, and get all your gold back. So I think that's a pretty reasonable take. You could actually take Cease and Desist here, and it does guarantee you a Vi. If he had something else, like if he had a LeBlanc, I wonder if he would take it here. He probably will still take Kingslayer. Oh, someone in his chat does. Ooh. Really? He's okay. Yeah, I think you just take Kingslayer here. Someone in his chat made this point, which is actually hilarious. Imagine if you took Cease and Desist and then got the augment that gives you, or the cash out that gives you a Vi for. That would actually look. I got that cash out earlier today, and it sent me 7th. Man, like it kind of sucked. Repulsor Lantern, pretty good exotech item, but I don't know if we're gonna get there. We actually could, but that would actually be the spot for it. Vi 4 with the augment would actually be insane. So we'll see. But yeah, you can. Cypher is pretty interesting in that it feels a bit overtuned. So you know, whenever you get a chance to play it, you are pretty excited. This is actually kind of very smart from Dishsoap to say, I'm going to actually full open here. I don't need to play the Draven right now. I can play a weaker board than playing the Draven because I don't have Cypher in. The only problem is there is someone who is full open into him. These days, especially at this elo, this is a pretty stacked lobby. Any lobby that Dishsoap's in is going to be stacked, but I mean, we got Spencer, we got Goobums, we got Cottontail. These are very, very high elo players. Like, it is someone is likely to full open and grief you in higher elo, and I think Dishsoap has actually said before, he's like, because I'm Dishsoap, people grief me more, which is actually hilarious. And he actually does get griefed by this guy. Yeah, Dishsoap actually gets caught a little slight. I mean, but does he get caught? I mean, this is so funny. Like, you get Kingslayer here. This is always so funny where like you lose your streak, but it's actually really, and the whole lobby's open. The problem is he won this fight, so now he's probably not going to get another Kingslayer stack, but I mean, we're kind of shifting momentum here. We're changing to something else potentially. We're changing into potentially a Nitro game. He does have the Repulsor Lantern, so I mean, that's a pretty good item. You do kind of, I think, usually prefer the damage one, but I mean, you can't be mad about the fact that you have this setup. And yeah, I mean, he takes Bo here with the idea that we're going to go Gwinsu's and we're going to play for Azeri here. And yeah, he's even going to level here to try to potentially win some of these fights against the weaker board, slam Gwinsu here. And yeah, just hoping slam, yeah, the Gwinsu, the even shroud that we talked about earlier. And yeah, his thought is, if I can pick up this kill on Dranox, it's so much gold. It's so funny, man. Another Kingslayer game where, I mean, if there's people full opening, and Kingslayer, yep, his augment has given him plus 12 gold stage 2, which is, that is, I mean, it's better than like raining gold, which is a gold augment. So yeah, I mean, you can just, it's pretty easy to understand. It's really, really broken in this spot. And now we actually have a Shiv too. I wonder if, I mean, we've already fought Cottontail and Goobums here, so we're not going to fight them. So we're guaranteed not getting a Kingslayer proc here, but we will end up taking our third win here. And I mean, the spot for Dishsoap is looking immaculate. It is looking very, very nice. He looks like he has a very straightforward Zeri game to play, I would say. Like, I would expect that we would play this into just Zeri, and it would be Zeri game, and there wouldn't be that much to say about it. And I mean, also, I just realized I'm not in my normal VOD review spot, and I have my tracker up there, which, I mean, the 2.2 average, I didn't want to flex. I didn't mean to flex, but I mean, it doesn't hurt. Let me move my, does this feel better for you guys with me up in the corner there? That's my, I just got done streaming. It's like almost 2 a.m., but I was like, I need to put out a VOD. I have to put out a VOD or else it's illegal. Wow. So this is kind of where,
Wait, I really clicked there? Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. Okay, where else was that?
Okay. I was about to say, that was a crazy slam, and it was a mistake. Like, his entire chat spamming XDD. I mean, I was, yeah, that is a shocking thing to do, but Dishsoap, ever the adaptable, I think a lot of TFT players would get tilted by accidentally slamming a Slayer +1 here, but who cares? Dishsoap immediately says, okay, you know what? I'll play her on Zed, I'll play her on Slayers. Why not? I have a Gwynsu's, we'll make it work. And I mean, Dishsoap is the king of making things work, I would say. All right, next argument. I mean, playing, yeah, I mean, Spear's Will is really good. I was going to say, playing towards Zed, like, Health is Wealth would be kind of good, but I don't think it's that great right now. We do have the Jhin too that we can play on this board as well, so now we can make this IE, make the Gwynsu's there. I'm curious where these are going to end up later, what we are going to play with Zed, because I mean, we have a Slayer emblem. It can go into anybody. We could play Zeri Zed, honestly. I wonder if that's a consideration. I mean, we'll see. We do have the Gwynsu's, and yeah, he's just throwing the Slayers into planner here. Hopefully we'll continue to win streak here. We are fighting Cottontail. This would be a big win if we can win it, and I think it is a dub. Yeah, our board is so good. Cottontail level 7, trying to deny Dishsoap the dub, but he cannot, and that is another Kingslayer proc. Oh my god. Yeah, it's actually insane. But okay. He actually has the Slayer spat here, and I mean, it's actually quite good. Like, he has the Senna on the board, giving, I mean, the entire board the Divinicore bonus and giving Slayer to the Jhin. Like, he actually, like, it wasn't optimal, but like, I mean, maybe it was optimal because it's so much tempo for him. It allowed him to win that fight. Like, had he not slammed Slayer, he might have lost that fight. I mean, it's great. I mean, you know, Dishsoap is just such a good player that, like, even when he makes a mistake, it's actually like the super optimal play that like the TFT AI would have made, but like we just don't realize it. A little copium there. But all right, we have this chain open here, so we were looking for, I'm actually pretty surprised he doesn't just grab like a Sunfire cape here, but fast level 8, there's Garen, and here's where I think the game is going to start to get a little bit interesting. There's Zed as well that we can certainly hold on to here. We are continuing just to play the 2 Slayer, but we do kind of have to figure this out. We have the MF, but yes, very, very early Garen starts to make this game kind of interesting because, I mean, I think a lot of people use this Garen as just, he's God of the net. And I mean, you play for God of the net, you are going to spread like Slayer stuff around and things like that. But Dishsoap actually has an interesting idea in that Garen is actually not a bad unit to itemize. I have definitely been of the opinion that Garen is a unit where you're just like really, every time I played items on Garen, I've felt like he's just been underwhelming, honestly. I feel like he's really not done that much. But I mean, we're not going to move items off Jhin at this point. But it's something we can definitely like think about is moving some items to Garen, and you know, we'll see what ends up where. But it's definitely something we can think about. Really want to win this fight against Draynox here. I don't think it was. No, it was not a proc of our Kingslayer, but I mean, winning fights is always good. Pick up the Slayer mod. There's another Garen, and oh my god. I mean, we have the Leona here, and so he's actually just going to full pivot his entire board here. Oh my god. Put the Slayer emblem on MF is the idea. We took, wait, what did we take there? We took Slayer. We can see it just sitting there. And the Slayer emblem is going to go on MF with the idea that we can actually just put Slayer onto Garen without, ooh, I mean, that's God of the net too. I mean, that definitely makes things a little bit easier, but IE is going to go onto Garen, and this is actually going to be a Garen carry game. Like, to be fair, if you think that this game is high roll, Morello onto there, Reforge, another Reforge actually. I was considering something like an Edge of Night, and he is going to finally make it, but it's going to be triple item Garen this early, and he is, oh my god, 9,000 damage with the Slayer. on him as well. He did put the Slayer down on him, right? Surely. But I will say, I mean, Greater Moonlight would make this crazy. I think, honestly, Uplink and Mace as well is not bad here. We're throwing around a decent amount of... Oh, is Implants... actually, we have a lot of AD. I wonder if it is Uplink here. I think it's this. The crit is really good. Uplink is really good. I'm actually down. I'm actually so down. But what I was going to say is, if you guys think this game is too high roll, blame Disco TFT, aka TFT Clips, because he was in my stream and he was like, you should VOD review this game. And I mean, this is a really cool line. 6 Slayer Garen, and he's just, look at these swords fly, man. Oh my God. I mean, honestly, even if he was Garen 1, he would be winning these fights, is the not even crazy amount of copium. Like, he actually would just be winning these fights with Garen 1. And so, like, it's actually, like, it is still a high roll, obviously, to hit the Garen 2. But I still think this is a really cool game to showcase. If you hit a Garen 1 early, and I mean, obviously Slayer +1 adds even more to it, but even a Garen 1 is someone who can be itemized, you know, in a pinch, and then when you get to Garen 2, you can actually cap your board insanely high. The only thing is we got to make sure that these swords are swinging the right way. We really want to be able to, like, snipe out backline with this IE, and oh my God, 12,000 damage Garen. He's actually just a monster. He's a monster. Oh, I mean, but I mean, and the other piece is just the setup is too cool to watch. All right, we're looking at where we kind of want to move the rest of our items to. We still have, I mean, we have this MF with items, but we still have a completely unitemized Zed. So, I mean, sword looks good. I mean, another glove. I wonder if he would ever just make a TG. I would maybe hold on to the gloves here, but we'll see. Another Slayer mod can't hurt, but where is it going? We're going to push 9 here. Get some more Divinicore in. Slayer, he actually dropped to 5 Slayer, right? Which is just a mistake. Yeah, I mean, this has to be a mistake. He did get Syndicate in. I mean, he got Syndicate in for the MF, which is pretty cool, but I mean, it must be a mistake to drop to 5 Slayer. Yeah, I mean, I think he just, I mean, even God bleeds sometimes. Even Dish makes some mistakes sometimes. So that's how it is. Okay, he's gonna get this back in here, fit Syndicate in this way, cut out Gragas. Yeah, I mean, this makes a lot of sense. Who really needs Gragas? We even have Bruiser in with the Dr. Schmundo here. So yeah, this fits way better. And we still get to get Syndicate in for the MF, which is I mean, it's a huge increase in damage, and it fits, right? You have Syndicate, you have a Bruiser Syndicate, you have a Bruiser Slayer, you have a Vanguard Syndicate, you have a Vanguard Slayer, so it just fits beautifully onto the board here. And so this can be our setup. The MF, I mean, so smart actually to play for the Slayer MF. We do actually, wow, I'm shocked we actually lost to this board. To be fair, we're not MF2. I mean, that's the only kind of, speaking of Johns, that's like the only kind of John that, wait, actually, I say speaking of Johns, but I think I was talking about that on stream, not now. Also, wow, immediately sees the Renekton, and it's a full pivot into Slayer Renekton. The idea being that he's actually just going to be better than the Misfortune. Wow. I mean, okay, isn't this a Dishsoap masterclass? We're going to roll down here with the idea that, I mean, while our board is good, there's still a lot more betterness that it can get. Put the Slayer onto the, oh my God, put the Slayer onto the Urgot here. Morello's going to go there. We're going to make IEZ because we kind of have to finish, what is it? Gwinsu Gunblade LW? Do we have? No, we have Evans Shrouds. We don't need to go that. So what is it then? Gwinsu another IE maybe? I don't know. I'm curious to see where these items end up going. This game is way too dank. Like, Dish is actually going crazy this game. Gonna roll down here, try to find some upgrades on this board. Really digging for stuff like Renekton 2. Even the Vex 2 is not so bad here. Going to get Gragas. Well, he got Gragas in for a second, but then he decided that Bastion is too good to pass up, which is fair. He's gonna go Gunblade LW. Okay. I mean, yeah, the other option would be like Gwinsu second IE, I think, which doesn't sound that great. So, and I mean, it's not even so bad to LWZ because this guarantees that he's getting LW effect on backline. But now this is going to be the board. We actually, wow, we pivoted down. Once all is said and done here. Divinicore mod? Is it ever Executioner Zed? He's looking at Executioner versus just the Divinicore. Yeah, I think this is better. Yeah, I like this a lot. But we actually pivoted down to 4 Slayer with the idea that, like, are we really going to play all of these just, like, kind of bad Slayer units? No, I mean, we're going fast 9. This is something that, like, a lot of really, really good players, I mean, Dishsoap, it's obviously, like, second nature to him. But when you're pushing fast 9 in spots like this, you really don't want to be stuck playing these, like, really kind of these verticals with a bunch of like trash 1-star and 1-cost and 2-cost units. And so yeah, he pivots out of the 1-cost and 2-cost, pivots into this setup here where our board is mostly 4 and 5 costs. We get to play all of these 5 costs on our board. We get the Leona in for just like a solid Vanguard onto the board. We can move items over to Renekton. Oh my god. And I mean, we get to play Renekton. We even get to play the Urgot on this board, which is potentially going to be an Urgot 2. He's going to farm us items later. I mean, he's always good. I mean, AD is never bad on these units. And the insane thing here is Renekton gets all the AD from Slayer, and he's also biting the Senna who's getting all the AD from Slayer. Like, this is a truly juiced up Renekton here who is doing a lot of work, but still, interestingly enough, most damage dealt Garen here. Garen actually popping off still, despite, I mean, the fact that we've got a lot of good stuff going on for us. I mean, it's still Garen who's beasting here. So this is actually, I mean, what a game from Garen carry. It's just not something many people are, almost anyone are playing. All right, and he also keeps the Garen in the middle. This idea just that we can easily get a cast off. I mean, look, Garen's autoing left side here and boom, throwing at the left side would have been good except for the part where Zeri flew away. But yeah, I mean, Garen middle just gives him such good odds of throwing this giant sword into, I mean, the sword's AoE is huge. And I mean, if he does end up attacking the middle unit, he can throw it at middle units in backline. So I actually love this Garen positioning. Almost reminds me a little bit of positioning like the T-Hex or the Nitro bug, where when it gets the laser beam off, putting it in the middle actually gives it good odds of just throwing stuff straight to backline. I think that's actually kind of similar. All right, more items here. I guess these are going on to Urgot at this point. We're going to level up here, get a Kayn onto this board here just for a decent effect here. Going to move some better items over to Zed. LW actually going to go into Senna over the Urgot here, interestingly enough. Now going to move some healing over to this guy. IE going to go into the Renekton, and BT, I mean, way too, yeah, I mean, these item choices seem very accurate to me. To be fair, it's about 2 a.m., so I'm getting a little bit tired. There's the Urgot 2. The second we pick up Urgot 2, we do move items over. So yeah, the idea was just that Senna 2 is better than Urgot 1, but Urgot 2 is better, and we had the remover, so why not just play perfect TFT? When you're Dish Soap, I mean, it's pretty easy. I wonder if, okay, probably not. I was gonna say, do you ever take a bite out of the Urgot? But probably not when there's a Rengar in this lobby who you're just gonna attract right on top of your Urgot. Probably not, in general, even just losing that kind of stuff. We do lose the Executioner board. Executioner is a very fair and balanced comp. Divinicore? Yeah, I mean, actually, no, yeah, it's definitely Divinicore. Throw it onto the Urgot here. You wanted some kind of mod for Urgot, and Vanguard obviously is not going to be the best. So I'm going to roll down here for the 2-star Rost. Not going to be able to pick it up, though we do want him to get that cast off, so that's why we're second row Rost, though. I mean, he's not doing too much. Rengar gets hit by the Morello, which is good. Rengar getting kind of cleared here, and oh, I mean, grind up that Varus, and it is a first for Dish. So, I mean, this is the 1 KLP game, and I mean, this was, this game was insane. Obviously, hitting the Garen 2 was crazy, but a lot of the stuff Dishsoap did this game, I mean, you cannot attribute to high roll. This was a beautifully played game, a line that almost no one would have taken. I mean, nobody would have accidentally slammed the Slayer +1, and he just rolled with it and played it beautifully. So just a masterclass from Dishsoap as usual, and a cool, really, really cool setup showing how to play around Garen carry, and I mean, how to just excel, cap out the board, cap out your board by getting out of verticals. So many people, I think, would have played around the 6 Slayer as well. I mean, just a beautiful game. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned a lot. If you did, consider liking the video, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel, checking my links down below, my Twitch, my Metafy for coaching, ramping up more coaching for this set as we're getting into it. So we're gonna be doing more of that. So if you guys want coaching, I mean, go. The link's down below. Join the Metafy group. You can already see every single coaching VOD, assuming that the student's okay with it. If you don't want me to post your VOD, all good. But every single coaching VOD is going to go into my Metafy, so you can also see the coachings that I've done this set. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, as always. Bye-bye.